The previous basket is under review.
Welcome to College Basketball Jeopardy, hosted here on Basket Under Review. I'm Russell. For those of you who don't know, I go by Duke Better on Twitter. I'm the co-host of the live Duke basketball podcast, The Crazy Cast, and I got badly sunburned this weekend and my shoulders look like maraschino cherries. We are here once again this offseason to play the ultimate college basketball trivia game with the best and brightest basketball brains on the internet. You can find the work of all these maniacs when you sign up for Basket Under Review. You get access to the Burner, the Trilly Donovan Discord, along with a bunch of outstanding written pieces on the Basket Under Review website. It's also the home for some awesome podcasts like the Basket Under Review podcast, aka The Burp, Weekend Under Review, Stats by Will and Jim. So sign up today and join the best college basketball community on the internet. Today, I will be your Alex Trebek once again, and I'm thrilled to have the best panel of contestants in the history of this show. Kevin Sweeney, Matthew Winick, and Kory McKeon. Fellas, an absolute pleasure to have you all here. How are we doing?
Good, Russ. I'm very excited.
Fired up to be here. Fired up to get hopefully some revenge from last year.
Oh, it should be a good time.
Yeah, Kevin, you were on the come from behind loss episode, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, the ESPN win probability graph would be one for the books if we had it. We might have to put some of our behind the scenes folks on making one for this year if we get another crazy comeback.
Oh, well, just you wait. I don't want to spoil what happened in the previous episode, but there was some drama last episode too. So it's never a dull off season here at College Basketball Jeopardy. Guys, you know how we play the game. We provide the categories and the answers, and it is up to you to give us the right questions. Our contestants will be buzzing in via the space bar, and just like on Real Jeopardy, you'll have to wait until I have finished reading the answer. And once again, I'd like to shout out CBB Analytics, Ken Palm, Torvik Sports Reference, Wikipedia, and many official NCAA and university stat books for helping me sculpt the questions and answers today, because no AI was not used at any point during the construction of this board. We value accuracy here at College Basketball Jeopardy. 2 rounds today, followed, of course, by Final Jeopardy. So, guys, are we ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Ready.
All right, Kory, give us the board. Okay, and your categories are hills, valleys, oceans, deserts, cities, and states. For the states category, I'm going to name a U.S. state. You have to name the school with state in the name that comes from that state that is not actually named after the state. So I'll give you an example. For instance, if you buzzed in and I said Kansas, the answer would not be what is Kansas State? You would say, what is Wichita State? Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so hills, valleys, oceans, deserts, cities, and states. Kevin, since we got the dramatic come from behind loss story earlier, I'm inclined to let you be the person to choose first. So the board is yours.
I mean, this states category looks great. Let's try that for 600.
600, right into it. North Carolina. Matthew.
What is Appalachian State?
That is correct. The board is yours.
Let's take states for 800.
Utah. Kai.
What is Weber State?
That's correct. Kai.
States 200.
Oregon. Kevin.
What is Portland State?
That's correct. Board's back to you.
400 states, please.
Virginia. Matthew.
Ooh, I was a little premature there. What is Norfolk State?
That's correct.
Nice. Good pull. Good pull.
I'll take 1,000.
Close out the category. Alabama. Matthew.
What is Jacksonville State?
Nicely done. Back to you.
Let's do cities for 600.
Cities for 6. This D1 school is in Miami, Florida. Matthew.
What is FIU?
That is correct. Back to you.
It's like 800.
This city has the most D1 colleges. Kevin.
What or where is Boston?
That is incorrect. What is Philadelphia? Philadelphia. I think Boston would have to include some of the suburbs, I would assume. So, Matthew, the board is back to you.
Let's do 400 with cities.
This D1 school is in Phoenix, Arizona. Ky.
What is Grand Canyon?
That is correct.
Cities for 200.
Cities for 2. The D1 school is in Des Moines, Iowa. Kevin.
What is Drake University?
That's correct.
Cities for 1,000, please.
Oh,
Daily double.
swingers.
Now, Kevin, you are currently in the negatives, but you can max out and wager 1,000.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right, we're going for 1,000 here. This is the largest city by population without a D1 school. You have 15 seconds.
What is Dallas?
That's incorrect, I believe. What is in Dallas? SMU, I believe, is in Dallas. Oklahoma City.
I was relying on a heavy suburb lean there. Oklahoma City.
I was thinking Dallas too, Sweeney.
Would have been fair. Would have been fair. That's all right, Kevin. The board's still yours.
All right, let's go. Let's go Valleys for 6, please.
Valleys for 6. The Missouri Valley is the second oldest conference in D1 after this conference. Kevin.
What is the Ivy League?
That's correct, although I might double check that stat, but let's continue as if this is correct. What is the Big Ten? I think in terms of sports, established sports, I don't know that they had their established sports league. You're correct, obviously, that the schools are very, very old. But I might double check that just in case. Kevin, board is still yours.
Valleys for 8, please. Yeah.
Valleys for 8. 2 schools have won a national championship as a member of the Missouri Valley. This is one of them. Ky.
Crap. I think I shot my load there. What is Loyola Chicago?
That is incorrect.
Yeah. Didn't think that one through.
What are Cincinnati and Oklahoma State?
Deserved.
Gotta go way back there. By the way, Kevin, I am getting that the Ivy League was officially formed later. It was officially formed later. Term used as early as 1933, but the Missouri Valley and Big Ten are back in like the 1900s, I believe.
That's fair. Yeah, back when Northwestern were the Fighting Methodists, I believe, were their mascot.
Bring that back. Bring it back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, why don't Methodists fight anymore? What's the problem there? Let's see. I don't know who the board belongs to still. Is it still Matthew's board? Kevin's board?
Kevin's.
I think
It's
it's
still
me,
board,
yeah. I mean,
All right.
I don't know what Valleys for 1,000 could be after the 800, but we're going to try it anyway.
Sure. This is the most recent Missouri Valley team to make a Final Four. Ky.
Who is Loyola Chicago?
Yeah, that time it's Loyola Chicago. I figured there were a couple in there that were in fairly close proximity that might make you think, but Ky was on top of it. Chicago advantage there. Ky, board's yours.
I was a little nervous. Yeah. Valley's 400.
Valleys for 4. This now high major team won the first ever Missouri Valley title in 1908. What is Kansas? Kansas.
Wow.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Let's finish it off with 200.
These two teams switched valleys in 2023, moving from the Ohio Valley to the Missouri Valley. Ky.
Who are Murray State and Belmont.
That's correct. Board's back to you,
All
Ky.
right. Gosh, let's go Hills 200.
Hills for 2. His 34 points scored against UNC marked the most points ever by a VCU player in the NCAA tournament. Ky.
Who is Terrence Hill?
That is correct. And what
Hills
a grand day that was. Ky, board's still yours.
I had UNC. I was the contrarian. Hills 400.
Never bet on Hubert, baby. This IUPUI legend went on to have a 15-year NBA career. Matthew.
Who is George Hill?
That's correct.
All right. Category. Good call.
Board's yours.
I'll take 600 with Hills.
This player ranks 3rd on the all-time Illinois career scoring list. Who is Malcolm Hill? Malcolm Hill.
Man, can't think of his name.
Matthew.
Let's keep going with 800.
This Arizona Wildcat was a first-team All-Pac-12 player in 2012 and 2013. Kevin.
Who is Solomon Hill?
That's correct.
Big one. Needed it. 1,000 Hills, please.
These two players won back-to-back titles with Duke in the 1990s. It's me dating myself here on this one. Who are Grant Hill and Thomas Hill.
Could have told you one of them.
Multiple titles. Yeah, I figured that would have been a 200 question. I needed a good 1,000, you know. So let's see. Board back to Kevin.
Let's try Ocean 600, please.
Oceans for 6. This conference had a top 5 KenPom team in 2020. Their first top 5 team in over 15 years. Kevin.
What is the Atlantic 10?
The Atlantic 10. That's correct.
All right. How about 800, please?
This conference lost its final founding member, Mercer, to the SoCon in 2014. Matthew.
What is the Atlantic Sun?
Atlantic Sun. That's correct.
Let's do 400 for Oceans.
This is the only WCC school in the last 50 years to have a player drafted number 1 overall in the NBA draft. Matthew.
What is Pacific?
That is correct.
Let's do Oceans for 1,000.
Oceans for 1,000. The Big West Conference used to be known as the PCAA, which stands for this. Matthew.
What is the Pacific Coast Athletic Association?
That's correct. Nicely done.
Reasonable guess.
Context clue.
Let's
Yeah,
do,
swing the bat.
well, let's do Oceans for 200.
Oceans for 2. This school, helmed by a future NBA coach, went 35-4 in 2023, including a run to the Final Four. Matthew.
What is Florida Atlantic?
That's correct. 1 category left.
Let's do 600 with Deserts.
This is the only title winner in the modern tournament era, currently on a decade-plus tournament drought. It was UNLV.
Yeah.
UNLV. Matthew, back to you.
Let's do 400 Deserts.
This is the current ACC member with the longest run without an NCAA tournament. Boston College.
No.
Little gun shy on that one. All right, Matthew.
We'll go up to 200.
This is the high major school with the longest current NCAA tournament drought. Kevin.
What is DePaul?
DePaul, that is correct.
Yeah, Chicago. 800, please.
This is the P5 conference whose members boast the shortest, longest drought. Kevin.
What is the Big 12?
That is incorrect. Ky.
What is the SEC?
That is incorrect.
You crap.
Matthew.
What is the Big Ten?
Big Ten. That is correct. Minnesota.
Wow.
The shortest drought. I'd have to think about who the longest ones are and the other ones. Big 12 is Utah.
Yeah,
right?
Utah would be what got me, because I was like, well, Arizona State's been in recently, like Colorado was in 2 years ago. Like the bad teams have been in. Yeah, Utah just beats Minnesota. Interesting.
What SEC team? What SEC team hasn't made it in forever?
Is it LSU?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I didn't write down all of them, but
probably LSU.
Yeah,
actually.
Did Will Wade never make it?
No, he did.
So it can't be.
Maybe it's vacated. But that was like 19.
Man, we sure Minnesota's made it.
I think Minnesota's drought is like 6 years. It's not that long. I was surprised. It was shorter than I had anticipated.
Yeah, Patino.
Yeah. I'll double check this in the gap as well. But I think
I believe you.
I'd have to sit and look through who the schools are. I also just don't remember. When was South Carolina last in?
Like 3
Frank
years
Martin,
ago.
Dwayne Notice. No, they made it 2 years ago. They made it 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll check that one out in the gap. But yeah, this is the beauty of not using AI. Sometimes there is human error, but we're gonna figure it out either way.
Nah, you're probably right.
Last question.
No choice. Yeah.
This team, founded in 1903, is the oldest team to never make the tournament. Ky.
What is Army?
Army is the correct answer. Nicely done. Matthew with a great round one start there. 6,200. Ky with 2,000. Kevin currently in the negatives, but as he saw last time, anybody's game in double jeopardy. Okay, so we're back. After doing a bit of digging, I don't know what happened with our human researchers, namely me. I think maybe I was looking at at-larges instead of – I don't know what it was, but ultimately Ky's answer was correct. It was the SEC that LSU made it in 2022. They have the longest active drought. Maybe I was looking at something from before this season. I don't remember when like Vanderbilt last made it before then, or I don't know. There were a couple teams that made it this year that maybe were a little longer. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We have rectified the scores. So Ky is currently at 3,600. Matthew is at 5,400. But the board is still going to belong to Kevin to start Double Jeopardy. But first, let's take a look at these categories. Austin. Powers. Oh, behave. Who does number 2 work for? Twins, Basil. Twins. And finally, do I make you long horny, baby?
That's very good.
All right. So, Kevin, the board is yours.
Man, I'm going to try Austin for 12.
Austin for 12. He coached his team to a Southland regular season title in 2021 and 2022. Ky.
Who is Austin Clutch?
That is correct.
Austin for 800.
Austin for 8. This Southland team pulled off 2 opening round NCAA tournament upsets between 2014 and 2016. Ky.
Who is Stephen F. Austin?
That is correct.
400.
This Tennessee-based school won a share of the ASUN title in 2026. Ky.
Who is Austin P?
That is correct.
1,600, please.
This wing transferred from High Point to Pitt, making the all-defense team in the ACC in 2025. Kevin.
Who is Zach Austin?
That is correct. I heard
I'm so happy
with my bar hitting there. Yeah. All right, Kevin, boards to you.
Austin for 2,000, please.
This Baylor big man overcame blindness in his right eye to make third team All Big 12 in 2012 and Big 12 All Defense in 2014. Kevin.
Who is Isaiah Austin?
Isaiah Austin is correct. Kevin, moving in the right direction. The board's back to you.
Yeah, nice to be in the positives. Let's do Obi Have. 12.
Obi Have.
Hey, sorry, I'm not even thinking. I'm reading.
This Rice big man led Conference USA in rebounding in 2014 before later transferring to Duke and Maryland. Kevin.
Who is Sean Obi?
Sean Obi is correct.
That's the guy.
Yeah, 1600 Obi.
This Temple forward averaged double-digit points every year of his career between 2014 and 2018. Who is Obi Anechionia? Kevin.
I mean, 2000 is going to be ridiculously hard, but I have to do it. Yeah.
This starting guard for Brown won Ivy Defensive Player of the Year in 2019.
Oh,
Obi Okoli. Obi Okoli. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, Obi 800, please.
Obi for 8. This Seton Hall shot blocking machine led the Big East in blocks in both 2021 and 2022. Who is Ike Obiagu?
I loved that guy too.
we're not wired right now for Obi.
Obi 4, please. Let's wrap it up.
Obi 4. He was the first A10 player since Jameer Nelson to win National Player of the Year. Ky.
Who is Obi Toppin?
There's an Obi for you.
All right. Is the only
All right,
Obi I
back
can
to
think of. Powers 400.
Powers for 4. This P5 school won 14 straight regular season conference titles between 2005 and 2018. Kevin.
What is Kansas?
That is correct.
Powers for 8, please.
Powers for 8. This school once spent 122 consecutive weeks in the AP top 10 in the modern era. Kevin.
What is Gonzaga?
It's incorrect.
Yeah.
The clue was on the hat. The clue was on the bucket hat. Kevin, back to you.
Powers for 12, please.
Powers for 12. Kentucky has the most different coaches who've won an NCAA tournament title. This many. Five. Whoa. 5 different coaches. Yeah. Impressive. Kevin, back to you.
16, please. Powers.
These 2 traditional Big Ten schools, important to emphasize, have the most Final Fours in conference history. 10 each. Wow. Michigan State and Ohio State. Like Michigan State would have been the easy one there. Ohio State.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going to do Indiana, Michigan State, and I was held up on Michigan State. Yeah, whatever. Good thing I didn't lose it. 2000, please.
2000. Kevin, back at it. Now, you could max out. You could do whatever you would like here. The floor is yours.
Yeah, let's just do the 2000. Let's just do 2000.
2000. Duke has had 6 number 1 NBA draft picks. These are 5 of them.
Cooper Flag.
Who are Cooper Flag?
Who are Cooper Flag? I mean, this is going so.
Pause. He's mid-answer, Kory. Let's pause. Let's give him a shot. All right. Who are Cooper Flag?
Yeah, I mean, this is really bad. I give up. I mean, I'm going to sit here all day. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is really bad of me. I should have had
Paolo, Zion, Kyrie Irving, Elton Brand, and then Art Heyman would have been a tougher pull, but modern era, those were the 5.
I probably should have had 4. I don't think I was going to ever get Elton Brand, but I think I was climbing for the old one, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. That's all right. Kevin, board's still yours.
All right, we're still alive. Let's do who does number 2 work for 800, please.
This Tennessee number 2 was SEC Player of the Year in both 2018 and 2019. Matthew.
Who is Grant Williams?
That is correct.
Let's do 1200.
This UCLA number 2 in 2017 became the only member of his family to make first-team All-American. Matthew.
Who is Lonzo Ball?
Lonzo Ball, that's correct. Back to you.
If it's not too much trouble, let's switch over to Twins for 1200.
Twins for 12. These Twins transferred from Pitt and chose to go to different teams. One picked Oregon State, the other San Francisco. Kevin.
Who are Jorge and Guillermo Diaz-Graham?
That is correct. Board to you.
Man, I like the Twins. Yeah, let's do Twins 1600.
Twins for 16. These Twins both made All Mountain West in 2018 and 2019, one of whom won Conference Player of the Year. Kevin.
Who are Caleb and Cody Martin?
That is correct. Back to you.
2000 Twins, please.
These twin big men transferred from UNC in 2010, choosing to finish their careers at UCLA. This is a tough pull. We're David and Travis Ware, the Ware twins. The Ware twins. Back to you.
800, please.
These twins played for Kentucky in 2014, one of whom made game-winning threes in back-to-back games in the tournament. Matthew.
Who are Andrew and Aaron Harrison?
That is correct.
Let's do 400 Twins.
400 Twins. These Stanford twins were both drafted top 15 in 2008. Matthew.
Who are Brooke and Robin Lopez?
That's the one. Twins, Basil. Twins.
Matthew,
back to you.
Let's do the Longhorn category. 1200.
Oh, I want to hear the name of the category, Matthew.
I'm not channeling my inner Mike Myers today.
Oh, maybe if you sweep it, we'll get one. 2 Longhorn centers in the last decade have been drafted top 10 in the NBA draft. This is one of them. Kevin.
Who is Mo Bamba?
Mo Bamba, that's correct. Jackson Hayes being the other. Kevin, back to you.
Longhorny 1600, please.
Oh boy, Kevin is cleaning up on that. Now the game is pretty close here. Kevin, you're at 5,200. Kai at 64. Matthew in the lead with 86. But it's still anybody's game here.
I'll wager 2,500, please.
This is where Texas ranks among all SEC programs in terms of all-time wins.
What is third?
Close, but not quite. Second.
Wow.
It is second.
Good guess.
Trilly pulled that correct answer when I asked him that one for the record. But yeah, they've won a lot, man. That's all right, Kevin. Board's still yours, and you're still right in it.
Okay, Longhorny 2000, please.
Between 2000 and 2010, these 3 Longhorns, who used pairs of initials for their first names, all made an All-American team. Kai, let's get it.
Who is DJ Augustine, TJ Ford, and PJ Tucker?
That is correct. Great call. No AJ Abrams deflection either.
I almost said Abrams.
A lot of initials there. Kai, the board's yours.
Do I make you horny, baby? I mean, long horny, baby.
Sounds like a mistake he would have made too. So great, I love it. For which number, Kai?
800, thanks.
In 2021, this guard scored 30 in the Big 12 title game, helping Texas win the conference title and earning tournament MVP. Kevin.
Who is Matt Coleman?
That is correct.
Let's go.
Where's yours?
Horny for 400.
This Royal Sounding Center was Texas's last Conference Defensive Player of the Year in 2016. Who's Prince eBay?
Russ, you almost got me, Russ.
I literally
Royal
was
Ivy.
No, it's fine. It was popping up. Go, yeah, give it whatever.
All right, Kevin, board's still yours.
Number 2 for 16, please.
Number 2 for 16 in 2005. This number 2 led the ACC in assists and helped lead UNC to the title. Kai.
Who is Raymond Felton?
Raymond Felton is correct.
Cool.
Board's yours.
400.
This Louisville number 2 led his team to the title in 2013. Kai.
Who is Russ Smith?
That's correct. And
All
the
right.
final answer, who does number 2 work for? This West Virginia number 2 was named by coaches the National Defensive Player of the Year in both 2017 and 2018. Kevin.
Who is Javon Carter?
That's correct. Clutch pull there to get you back in striking distance of Kai there. It is not a given here. We've got a competitive Final Jeopardy coming up. We've got Kevin with 5,500, Matthew with 86, and Kai with a couple of clutch pulls there to get to 10,400. How are we feeling going into Final Jeopardy, guys?
It's going to be close.
Wow.
In a battle.
What a game.
It's going to be close. Let's see what the category is for Final Jeopardy here, Kory. States Part 2. Now, this is not the same as the previous one. This is a different states-related category. But go ahead and submit your wagers. Do your math. Bust out those TI 83s.
I'm really bad at Jeopardy math. It should be really easy.
Of course, the easiest thing to do is get the right answer, and then you don't have to worry about the math. Okay, so everyone is ready. Here we go. Get your thinking caps on, fellas. 7 schools with state in the name have made the Final Four in the modern 64-plus team tournament era. These are 6 of them. 7 schools with state in the name have made the Final Four in the modern NCAA tournament 64 team era. These are 6 of them. Kory, I don't know if there's any timing for this one, but because they're gonna have to type a good number of words, let's not buzz them too quickly. Let's give them a chance here. Meanwhile, the host gets to look on evilly. How many have y'all written down so far?
4.
5.
Okay. Pulling it out in the clutch. All right, let's see. Let's start with Sweeney. Your answers are as follows. Who are Michigan State, San Diego State, NC State, Ohio State, Wichita State, Oklahoma State. Kevin Sweeney, that is a correct answer.
I changed it.
A true double up. The other ones, Oklahoma State and Mississippi State, are the others. A big pull from Kevin there at the end. Matthew, you are next up. I see a head shake. Let's see what Matthew put down. Matt put down Washington State, Florida State, and LSU in the mix. Those are incorrect answers. Matthew wagered 55 was being strategic. And Ky, let's see what he put as his sixth. Also put Florida State. I am sorry, Ky, that is incorrect.
Took out Oklahoma State.
7,000. So Kevin, as the prophecy foretold, Sweeney living out the dream on the other side of it last season. This season, you've got the trophy in your hands. Moving on to the championship round. How are you feeling, Kevin?
I mean, that's an absolute thrill to see that one go through, especially knowing I needed the 2,000 right at the end of the double Jeopardy round just to be in a position to compete. Yeah, I mean, what a wonderful competition. Blessed to be a part of it. Congratulations to Ky and Matt Winick. They played terrific, but yeah, thrilled to be advancing.
They did. Matthew, Ky, both of you played very, very well. How are we feeling?
Kicking myself for erasing Oklahoma State and putting Florida State.
That would have been your seventh, was Oklahoma State?
Yeah, that was my sixth. Yep.
Yeah, I was just hoping that the final Jeopardy wouldn't be like recent to past history. I knew I wouldn't get it if that was the case. And of course it was.
You were crushing the geography, which, given your Canadian background, still, why not? Making it happen with the states and the cities, absolutely. Well, a very competitive game once again, a come from behind victory in Final Jeopardy. So we've really got some heat on these College Basketball Jeopardy games this time around, folks. And I just dropped something. I was so excited. Kevin, since you were the winner, you get to do plugs first, my friend. Take it away.
Yeah, shout out to Basketball Under Review. It's been a 365-day college basketball news cycle this year, and they've been all over it from every direction, from Discord to website to I know my show, me and Eric Fawcett on Scout Team. We've been trying to get through some film study and things like that. That's been a lot of fun. So yeah, please check that out. Shout out my full-time employer, Sports Illustrated. A lot of good content over there as well as we gear up for the season. And yeah, it's been a great year. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the title game.
Ky in second place. Ky, where can the good people find you?
Well, basketballreview.com is the best place to go. And the Burn Discord, of course. And then 3MW_CBB is where you can find the Three Man Weave on Twitter. And Three Man Weave also has a podcast and a YouTube channel where we do the podcast live. Check us out there.
And Matthew, tell the good folks.
Yeah, you could also find my work at Basketball Under Review, written content, podcasts with Brian Rauf, Weekend Under Review. And then lastly, shout out to Ky, the Three Man Weave, and Russ. I mean, that was the first college basketball podcast I listened to, and the Jeopardy was obviously a fixture. And here I am, full circle moment, coming in last, but you never know next year.
Well, and Kevin, there's always a chance that Kevin will have to draw the annual Victor Jim route. It's he'll play in the third round. Now, Final Jeopardy, it's anybody's game, so nothing is guaranteed in Jeopardy. But Jim is the Kalshi favorite, probably.
He's formidable. He's formidable.
Yeah, a formidable foe. So you'll have to get your study on for sure to prepare. Guys, I am Duke Better on Twitter. I have the Crazy Cast, my podcast that goes live after Duke basketball games. So if you love Duke, tune in. Or if you hate Duke and Duke is just lost, then you definitely want to tune in. Great times to be had there. We've also had a couple of cool episodes this summer, including an interview with Con Knipple, which was a lot of fun to do. So check us out there. And hey, I write movies. I'll have a couple of movies on the Hallmark Channel this Christmas. So follow me, Russell H. Film, on Instagram, Twitter, a lot of places, Letterboxd. And I'll be doing the publicity tour once again this holiday season. So check me out there. And of course, who are we if we are not advertising Basket Under Review? Once again, please sign up or the Burner Truly Donovan Discord. You'll get access to all of the awesome stuff done by these fellas and so many more at Basket Under Review. Folks, once again, it's been an absolute pleasure. And Kevin, once again, congratulations. Incredible pull there at the end. Outstanding work. For Kevin, for Ky, for Matt, for Trilly, for Kory, I am Russell Hainline, and we'll see you next time.